Hi, I'm Jamie, and I'm going to show you how to replace the base on your PJN3 unit. To do this, we're going to need some tools. I have a 7/16 wrench. I have a Phillips screwdriver. You could also use a electric drill with a Phillips bit in that. Have a 7/16 socket on a pneumatic impact wrench. You could also use a ratchet in a socket as well, and a drill with a 13/64 drill bit. Now, to get started, we're going to need to drill out the rivet holding the top of this door check cable. So we'll just simply place the rivet in the middle like that, and I like to apply a little pressure on the cable to keep the rivet from spinning as we drill it out. And save this washer because you'll be reusing that. Now we're going to start by placing the unit on its rear panel and open up the door, and then taking your Phillips bit and your 7/16 wrench, you're going to simply unscrew these screws and remove them. Now, as you were pulling out this last screw, you want to save all your bolts and your washers and the nuts, and then place them to the side. Also, if your unit is older, you may have a slotted screwdriver instead of a Phillips, so keep that in mind. Now we have our bolts and our nuts and washers been placed to the side, and then we'll take our impact and we'll get these lag screws out all the way around the perimeter of the base. Now you'll see on this unit, this is a PJN3 unit and has the PJN3 tank. Now the N3 tank came out in the year 2000, and that was a little bit narrower than our old tank. If you are replacing a base on an older unit, that can be done. You'll just have to order a PJ030001R. That's the part number for the base complete with the floor. If you are replacing the base on a PJN3 unit, that would be a PJN3001. Now you'll notice I didn't drill out the rivets for this tank. We're going to be able to lift up the shell with the tank in it. If you wanted to replace your tank with your new base on your older unit, you could simply replace your tank as well and put a new base in there, which is the PJN3 part number. Now what we'll do is we're going to lift the shell off and tilt it back off the base, and then we will just put our new base in place and tilt the unit back. And just replace the base with the new one. With our new base in place, we're going to take our shell and we're going to lift it up. Lift it up on the back of the unit, back of the base here. Do the same thing for this side, like so. And ideally, what will happen is we'll tilt this up and it will go right on our base. Now let's get our jamb bolts put in place first. Now we're going to put our jamb bolts back into the jamb and into the base. So we'll just simply put the whole bolt in the jamb and lift up on the jamb and line up the hole. And we'll do that for all 4 bolts. Now this last one, it might be tricky to get by this hinge. So sometimes it's helpful to have a little screwdriver and run it through. Like so. Now we're going to take our unit, we're going to tilt it back. And we'll get the nuts and washers put on the back side of the bolts. Now when tightening these up, don't get too carried away because you could draw the washer through the plastic. Just get them to where they're pretty snug. If you need to replace this bolt, this is a PC000174 bolt. And then there's a washer on the back side, that's a PC000123. and a nut, a nylon lock nut, that is a PC 000-140. Now we're going to close the door and we will get this unit back upright. Now before we install our lag bolts into the unit, we're going to shim up the back corners with a 1/4-inch shim. And you place that between the back of the side panels and the top of the runner here, not on top of the raised area on the end of the runner. Using our impact with our 7/16 socket, we're going to reinstall our lag screws. Now when installing these, it's very important not to over tighten them because you're going to strip out the plastic and it's become worthless. So when you go in, just go until they get snug. Just like that. Now we're almost done. We just have to put our door check cable back in place. And we'll do that using a PC 000-104 rivet. We're going to reuse the PC 000-168 washer and also with the new PC 000-106 backup washer. We're going to put the rivet through the jamb, place the loop of the cable onto the end of the rivet, then place the 2 washers and rivet in place. Now if you get all your lag screws in, make sure you pull your shims out and you're finished. Now if you'd like any more information about how to fix any other parts of your toilets, or if you'd like any more product information about our units, please visit our website, and I thank you for watching.